Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the breakfast show. And this morning we have the US market, and it is the second week of second Monday of the month. And but right now, many of you may have been delighted for the Trump win for his second term, despite the kind of media bashing that we've seen. But no doubt about it, the stock market, in the context of a higher high that we see, Trump is definitely benefiting it. And of course, for those of you who have been following me for some time, I've been stating this: despite whoever wins, whether it is a Trump or a Kamala, both will definitely be good for the US stock market, because all the ambiguity, the uncertainty has been removed. The market will continue to march higher. So this morning, let's take a look at what we have for you in the stock in here. As you can see, the US Nasdaq remained to be on the uptrend, just broke and turned green Pentagon, and that's also due to the aftermath of the US presidential election, which has been going on. The tension between the Democrats as well as the Republican has already been ironed out, and we have seen what the American people wanted was basically lower food prices and also a better economy that they did not experience with the Democrat administration in here. So Nasdaq, the US 500 are both turning green Pentagon just only 3 bars ago, and we'll look at some of the stage 2 share, which should do pretty well too in here. No doubt market will go through some sort of correction, but year end we are expecting the likelihood of the year-end rally, of the Christmas rally. Some of you may already know about it. This is a time that I do feel that members, for especially those of you who are using the SmartRobie, you want to be investing in this market as the lot of potential going in here. And of course, SmartRobie is powered by Pentagon, which is, I'm one of the creator of the Pentagon Guider, where following smart money in here. Now, taking a look at news that drive the market is that a lot of the Trump news as well as his stocks are soaring. So what are kind of trades that we're talking about? So I've put up a talk this coming Wednesday. What could a second term mean for the stock market? So that's something I'll be talking about on Wednesday, so make sure you join me on that one. And also there were going to be a lot of firepower, a lot of battle between the current chairman, which was actually appointed by Jerome Powell, appointed by Trump, which is Jerome Powell. And remember, some of Trump policies, he wants people that is loyal to him and want people that obey to him. After all, we do know a second term Trump will means it's a King Trump, right? You must obey the king. There's no such thing as disobeying. And that is why Trump and the Fed chairman will go into a battle in here. And this is the kind of scenario going forward, right? Is this good for the market? Is this bad for the market? We won't know. And right now, the market seems to be enjoying as a lot of the friendly policy, less regulation for the US corporation seems to be propelling the so-called revenue and also earnings for this company. Now, if you enjoy what we have seen so far for our SmartRobie and our show, give us a thumbs up in here. Now, of course, this can also take another stage should there are some so-called hidden outcome that we may not know of as a reason for the deregulation in here. Now, if you look in terms of the discretion for the last 3 months in the US, the best performer were the XLY, the consumer discretion, followed by the technology. Technology had a big jump, followed by the finance, then the Nasdaq is 18% return, the communication is 16. Right at below is XLV. And if we look at XLV, it is the healthcare, right? So healthcare has taken a back seat because they may remove the healthcare so-called for the US, in such a lot of subsidy for that will be taken away. So that's why we're seeing is only up by 3%. On the US Nasdaq, you can see XLK just turned green Pentagon. XLV is and XLP, the consumer stable and healthcare, are the two negative red Pentagon in here. XSD, the semiconductors, are also likely to take a hit of the continuing tariff between the US and China. And do take note, the Taiwan semiconductors are located in Taiwan. So with the current dispute between China and Taiwan, that will still lead to a lot of uncertainty whether should China take over Taiwan, US will come in to defend. It's all going to be up to the new second term Trump administration to negotiate its way. Of course, we have also heard the Ukraine news that is ongoing, and how the impact of the second Trump is yet to be panned out in here. Right now, we are seeing green Pentagon for tech stocks and red still for the semiconductors. On our Dow Jones chart that you see here, after the pullback, which I've talked about, the so-called market volatility uncertainty leading to the 5th of November, the market did shoot straight up as predicted, what we see in here, and the market still be riding in a nice uptrend. Market is above the 50 and 200-day moving average, which is pretty much what we saw previously in the October month. Railway track is still on the uptrend. Right now, it is beginning the so-called stage 2, right? Stage 2 markup shares, which is continued markup. But here, you want to look for a pullback for a re-entry. So all stage has been put up right now for the November and December rally. Be ready for that, okay? And the Nasdaq is also very similar picture to just break up after the green Pentagon above the 50 and the 200-day moving average. Railway track continued to widen in here, and the aftermath of the Trump stock market impact is definitely great, and which we talk about, which is also the aftermath of the US presidential election. Two new things, and we are seeing new high after the presidential election in here, which were already expected, many of you in here, right? So take advantage of the uptrend that we see. Of course, for our Malaysian market, we're still going to be pretty much in a sideways market. Now, in the stage 2 shares, we have the trending stocks. We have the Oracle, T-Mobile, Salesforce, Palo Alto. So check out for the stage 2 shares, which is the trending stocks for the US in here. All right, and those will be your best opportunity. And don't forget to subscribe to our newsletter that you see. And one way for our Muslim friend, you can definitely find out more about the halal share is go over to wahid.com/my/HL halal. There is a holding to check out some of those stocks, which is halal. There's about a quality 220 US quality stocks to check on. Now, we turn our attention to the Robie FA stocks, which is the fundamentally stock. We have it's Lam Research, it's actually LRCX. Let me just make an amendment here. Okay, LRCX, and also Meta. All right, so if you look at those two stocks, Meta has about above the $580, and of course the tech stocks has been up. You might see with the new second administration, which is going to be friendly, all for everything is possible right now with the new less regulation with the Trump, so stock market will generally going to go up in here. Now the next one is LRCX, which we still see a base here around the $76, just turned green Pentagon. This is another semiconductors foundry service provider in here, and pretty good company going in here. All right, so those are the two fundamental FA stock. And of course, our Pentagon Guider is powered, giving you buy and sell signal. All right, no more complicated tracking of it in here. Great for beginners. And also do check out the watch list that you want to set up for your US market. So whenever you see new stocks coming in, and that's the one you want to be informed of, the green Pentagon and also red Pentagon. Each exchange, you can create a watch list, green to buy, red to sell. That's so simple on this market in here. And every Tuesday and every Monday, second and fourth Monday will be a US market, and 1, 3rd and 5th Monday will be the Malaysian market. So keep track. So in summary, the US market is turning upwards after the US interest rate cut that we do see 25 basis points, and the Trump second thing that consolidate the market going higher. Now remember, any pullback is definitely good in collecting tech stocks, which is what we call about the pullback in here, and be ready for the year-end rally, which already started in here. So any pullback, go in and get it in here. The Robie FA stocks, those two, we talk about Meta as well as Lam Research, are good for collecting a little bit of dividend while waiting for the market to run. Remember, overall, if you're a beginner, stick to the Robie FA stocks. If you are more experienced, you can trade the intraday. All right, so that's all we have from our market here, right? And let me just get down in here, our VSA 360. And don't forget, we do have our VSA 360 11/11 sales membership, premium membership. So you want to check out our sales in here. It will end tonight at 12 midnight. So thank you for your support, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube and the VSA channel in here. And of course, any members and any of the public, if you have any stocks you want me to review, let me know. I'll be happy to review them or in our Telegram channel in here. So that's all I have for this morning. Thank you for coming, and I'll see you this Wednesday. Don't forget to join our Telegram chat room for all our stock market.